final 5 arrived on the night of Wednesday, October 20th. We gathered them up and got them planted at Camp 1 in a Million. They'd be put up in the not-quite-plush new indoor warehouse across the street from SLAP headquarters, sleeping on air mattresses in an office room and amongst the ramps. We passed out their skate goodies and then sat them down to get some info from them.
Tom Crangela. I just turned 21. I'm in Beach, California.
My name is David Bowens. My hometown is Rancho Cucamonga. 21 years old.
My name's Nick Bellucci. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, my name's Jesus. I go by Chewy. Either one works. I live in Modesto, and I just turned 20.
My name is Dylan Blady. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Gilbert, Arizona.
The next morning we headed out bright and early to 3 Up, 3 Down, where you can almost always get in a session. This morning, however, was a different story. When we arrived, a bunch of people were sitting on the stairs. Guest pro for the day, Adrian Williams, smooth-talked a bunch of them off the stairs while the guys warmed up. But one woman refused to budge, saying the skaters were being rude, and despite numerous attempts by numerous people, she wasn't having it.
She felt disrespected. That's what happened. And you know, when people feel disrespected, they're not so friendly.
The fuck? Is this the hill where we go down?
Yeah. It's nothing, right?
Yeah, this is nothing.
No.
We moved on to the next spot, the downhill street gap in North Beach. The boys all ollied it and started throwing out a few testers, but it was Tom who got the first trick of the week with a proper impossible.
Is this your first San Francisco downhill street gap experience?
Yeah, well, like street gap, yeah, skating over it, yeah. But like I've bombed a hill before. Scary stuff. This thing's amazing though.
Meanwhile, David caught the spark and started getting her done switch.
Good photos, man. Oh shit. I've never done that place down the hill.
We started walking up the street to check a bump over a bar, but on the way, a weird kinked rail with no run-up caught Tom's eye, and he didn't hesitate to get right up on it. We cruised around the neighborhood for a bit, and then made a brief stop for the downhill double set.
This is double set into a hill. I was just messing around olling it, and I almost hit Dan, but instead I like kicked a tree really hard, and I caught this.
We returned to 3 Up, 3 Down for another shot. Nobody lurking the steps this time, only a hungry dog. Nothing much went down, so we headed to Dolores Park to check out the big, nasty, kinked and curved hubba. It's a beast, and so feeling it out was slow.
On the way of jumping off that thing, I did this. There was glass on the ground.
Then, out of nowhere, Nick started getting into back tails. It's a trick that's never been done there, and he came real close, even getting 4 wheels down eventually. In the end, he had to let it go for the day, and hopefully come back later for more. On the way out, we got some entertainment out of a local homeless guy, and then he and guest heckler Hustle Jamie got some entertainment out of a random woman.
I tell you right now, it's for wood.
What just happened? What just happened?
Frère Jacques. Dormez-vous, Charlie
From there, it was on to the Mission District for dinner, and then back to the warehouse for an evening session and the daily wrap-up interviews looking back at the day.
I would go with Tom, David, yeah, and then Nick, Chewy, and Dylan is just tied, basically. Definitely hope he gets that back tail. If anything else, that would be awesome, man. That was a raw one, dude.
Those kids didn't say shit. It's so quiet. We're starting to open up now. Now there's a lot of them never been here, so I mean it's new to them. They're getting kind of still like caught up in the amazement of living in San Francisco.
Tom killed it right off the bat, and you could tell he had a good attitude. Other than that, the silent one almost came through with a killer. Back tail.
3rd and Army. I'm hoping these guys will get some lines there tomorrow, and then Sneak Ditch, which I think is pretty wide open for a lot of stuff too, because there's 3 or 4 different ways to skate that thing. Tomorrow, big Brian Anderson rolling through. He's excited to come out tomorrow and roll around with the dudes.